Okay, I have two questions for you. One, do you give your wife regular compliments? And two, how does she receive them? So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm Leslie Dories, your marriage coach and the creator of the Hero Husband Project and owner of Foundations Coaching. And compliments can be a little bit tricky because you do think she's attractive. Absolutely. And by the way, guys, if you don't think your wife is attractive, then we need to have a conversation. But sometimes just complimenting her on what she looks like is going to fall short. So if you already know that you would love to be better at giving her compliments that she'll receive, then go ahead and get in touch with me and we'll set up a time to talk about it. But, compliments about what she looks like there's two reasons why sometimes they fall short. One, because sometimes, our looks are not anything that we were in control of. We were given the shapes that we were given. Our genetic stuff. I mean, my husband would frequently ask about, where did I get my legs? It's like they were a birthday present from my mother and my father. I mean, so while I appreciate that he likes my legs, and I do appreciate that he finds me attractive, sometimes it comes across almost as too easy, right? Now you can take compliments about what she looks like and make them more meaningful. So my husband probably today, because I'm wearing a navy blue top, would say that it really brings out my eyes. And it does. And if you give your wife a compliment in that respect, it's not just, oh, I think I like your legs, or I think you look good today. But if you get more specific about it, like, I love it when you wear that shirt because it brings out the color in your eyes, and I love your eyes. Now, if you say something like that to your wife, then a compliment on her physical self will probably hit the mark. Um, but what you want to do is be a little bit careful about how often you're complimenting her physical self versus other things, right? Because she's a full human being. She has personality characteristics, and she takes action, and these are the kinds of things that you want to compliment her on. Happiness studies do say that you need like a 5-to-1 or 3-to-1 positive interaction to outweigh every negative one. And I'm proposing that you guys do the same thing with um, your compliments to her. Okay. I think it's really important that, yes, you can give her compliments about what she looks like, but give her compliments about how she adds to your life, why you are so glad that she's with you. Don't just say that she's a good mom, although most of us would like to know we're good moms, but why you think she's a good mom. Maybe she handled an argument with one of your kids in a really fantastic way, or maybe she helped one of your children feel better about something that happened to them. Again, being specific. The reason why specific works is because it takes a little bit of thought. And and it's a lot easier, well, it's a lot harder to brush off, right? um, if there is some very specific things that are attached to the compliment, right? If you think she's a good wife, great. What makes you think she's a good wife? These are the kind of compliments that will land with her and will score you big time points, right? um, and another thing to know is maybe there's an area of your wife's life where she doesn't feel really confident. And if you can find something in that aspect and compliment her on it, that will give her the confidence. And it's good. And guess what, guys? It's going to be coming from you, right? Not from somebody else, but you will have noticed what she's doing, and you will let her know what she likes, what you like about it. And that actually is so much more meaningful than an offhand comment about, wow, you look really good in those jeans, right? I mean, and again, it's not that women don't necessarily like being complimented on what they look like. It's just that it can narrow it down, and then what the secondary message that's being sent is, that's all my husband is noticing about me. That's the only reason why he wants me in my life. And if intimacy and connection is an issue for you guys, like it is for many, then that's actually not going to get you what you want, because she'll feel like that all she is the is her physical embodiment, right? Not all the wonderful things that you fell in love with her about, and not all the wonderful things that she brings to your relationship, to your family. And so I'm not saying don't compliment her on what she physically looks like. I'm just encouraging you to expand on it. And you can take a page from a gentleman that I had the pleasure to talk to, who has now been married for 67 years, and he and his wife for the last 47 of those years have been um, telling each other every day three things that they love about the other person, right? They write each other love notes. And so those are compliments. When you tell somebody why you love them, when you point out things about them that you think are terrific, those are the things that's going to make your wife feel so fantastic. And you're going to be the beneficiary of it because it's coming from you. So if you want to learn more about what will make your wife look at you with love and affection, then I encourage you to take a moment and get in touch with me. I would love to hear your comments about this, so please put them down below. And if you want some help with this, then please put down in the comment, help me, and I'll get in touch with you. Or you can send me an email at leslie@foundationscoachingnc.com. That's Lesli at foundationscoaching, Foundations coaching, N is in Nancy, C is in Charlie.com. And so go think about the compliment that you would like to give your wife, the one that she would really love to hear, that she won't just brush off. And so until next week, stay loving.